Hey there! So you're curious about house hacking and how it can change the game for your financial future? Well, I'm going to give you the top 10 tips about house hacking in this video, so stay tuned. If you are looking to supercharge your finances through house hacking, you are in the right place. In today's video, we're talking about my top 10 tips for house hacking. In the year of 2024, Happy New Year, everybody. Big conversation is affordability of homes. And a lot of my clients are choosing to use the tool of house hacking to be able to buy their first home and then build their real estate portfolio to have long-term wealth growth over time. And so I have a lot of people come to me and ask, what is house hacking? How do I do it? And today we're going to break it down pretty simply for you. So first things first, we got to be real simple. You need to understand the concept. What is house hacking exactly? House hacking is buying a home, oftentimes a duplex or a multifamily up to 4 doors, and renting out a portion of that home to cover all or most of your mortgage while you're living in the home. In house hacking situations, most people opt to use an FHA or a VA loan, but with some new changes in conventional loans, you can also purchase a multifamily with a low down payment on conventional as well. Why people choose these options is because you can get a duplex or a fourplex for as low as 3.5% down and leverage your other money in your accounts to earn you interest in other ways while somebody else is paying your mortgage. So a really important tip about house hacking is location, location, location. The plan in house hacking is you buy a home, you occupy it for 2 years, 2 to 5 years, and have somebody renting a portion out of it. Then you rent out both portions of the home and do the same thing on another property in order to build your portfolio. So when you're purchasing these properties, you need to make sure that the location is renter friendly, has a decent rental rate, and is somewhere that you yourself want to live for at least 2 years. Good things to consider when you're looking at location is going to be proximity to amenities, public transportation. What is the culture in the neighborhood like? Is it walkable? These are things that renters are really looking for. So make sure that you're in a conveniently located area that has high demand and easy accessibility for those who will be renting the property while you're living there and also after you're living there. So for example, if you're buying a home in Southeast Wisconsin for house hacking, great locations for that would be anywhere in Wauwatosa, the River West or East Side neighborhood of Milwaukee, anywhere around Brady Street. West Dallas is a great location for this as well. We have many, many more, but those are just some examples of places. If I were house hacking today, I would be looking to purchase a property. All right, number 3, and we already kind of covered this in number 2, is you should be ideally looking for a multi-unit property. Some people do buy a single family and house hack by renting out a bedroom, but you can't capture as much rent for that bedroom, and it's harder to rent out single family homes and have it cover what you need it to cover. So you should be looking for a duplex, a triplex, a 4-family. Even some places in Southeast Wisconsin, you can find a duplex with like a cottage house in the backyard. Those are all great properties for house hacking and are going to get you the most bang for your buck and the most return once you rent out the whole property. Tip 4, before diving into anything, you need to crunch the numbers. This is something I talk about with my new investors all the time. So when you're looking at a rental property, the general rule of thumb is that the rent you capture on the property should be at least 1% of the purchase price. I've seen a lot of duplexes that I've toured in Milwaukee lately that are priced at like $280,000, but the rent potential is really only $2,200 for both units. That's going to be a bad investment and a good way to be upside down real quick. So when you're looking at a property, if it costs $280,000, you need to see rent potentials in the area show that you can at least capture $2,800 a month off of that rental. It would be great if you can even get to that 1.25, 1.5% for a little extra cushion. You need to cover mortgage, insurance, anything that comes up if the water heater goes, the furnace goes, any of that. And you want to have a little extra kickback and cushion for yourself. My next tip is to explore the options. If you're in Southeast Wisconsin, for example, and you buy a duplex or a multifamily to house hack near the medical college, there's high potential that there's going to be traveling nurses or doctors going into that school because it's a training medical facility that would love a comfortable Airbnb for a couple of months. So in those parts of Milwaukee, it might be smart for you to live in one unit and then Airbnb or VRBO out the second portion of that unit. So when choosing a location, also look into the potential of what the unit would best be rented out for. And then also you have to consider what you can handle. Do you want to deal with the turning over of short-term rentals, or would you prefer a long-term tenant who you can rely on and not have to stress about capturing a rental more frequently? Those are all things you should discuss and plan out and crunch numbers on before purchasing this property. Any good agent can help you determine what the best rental in that area would be so that you can go into your first house hacking property very informed. All right, number 7, look into financing options. So house hacking is really only possible if you live in the property for 2 years, because then you can use these programs to purchase a home with a lower down payment, meaning less cash out of your pocket. If you already live in a home and you want to buy an investment property, you're looking at 25% down payment. But if you house hack and you live in the property you buy to turn into an investment property, you can get a down payment as low as 3.5% through FHA. You can even use your VA loan ability to help you house hack. So look into all of those financing options, figure out which one makes the most sense for you, for what you are hoping to accomplish, and for how long you're planning to live in the property before you purchase your next one. All right, number 8, before you get too overwhelmed, I want you to consider looking into property management options. Look into the cost of what it would cost to have a property management company handle the rentals, especially if you're looking into short-term rental, or if you'd rather handle that all yourself. Do that homework ahead of time so that once you make your purchase, you're going to know exactly how you want that rental to be managed, whether by yourself or by someone else, and you already have a plan in place for the day that you close. Tip number 9 is keep in mind this is a long-term vision. It is a marathon and not a sprint. So when you're purchasing your first house hacking property, I want you to outline what your plan is for the next 10 years within house hacking. If you house hack 5 times within 10 years, you end up with 5 properties and at least 10 doors. So look at that long-term vision to figure it out. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not a way to become an instant millionaire, but it is a way to build your portfolio while gaining equity and wealth for yourself and your family over time. So plan all of that out ahead of time, and remember, it's a long game, not a sprint. And number 10 is continue to educate yourself. Educate, educate, educate. Stay on top of market trends in your area. Stay on top of rental potential in your area. If you live in Southeast Wisconsin like I do, you know this area is constantly growing and changing and evolving. West Dallas back in the day used to be very, very, very affordable and not super desirable, and now it's a hot spot. So staying on top of those trends and market information will help you to make the smartest investment moving forward. Having a good real estate agent who is consistently working in the market is a really good strategy to make sure when you're ready for your second, third, and fourth investment that they're as smart as your first one. And there you have it. Not as hard as you thought it would be, is it? Thank you for watching this video. Whether you're a first-time house hacker, whether you're just considering it, or a seasoned investor, house hacking can be a really powerful tool to help you in your financial future to have a little more comfort and stability moving forward. If you have any questions about this, drop them in the comments below. I will respond to as many as I can. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to follow my real estate team on all of our social medias. We have our link tree below. We would love for you to follow us. Be sure to like and subscribe on this video so that more people can get more useful tips, especially for buying in the Southeast Wisconsin area. If you are considering house hacking in Southeast Wisconsin, click on our link tree. That will give you access to reach out to us, and I'd love to talk to you more in depth about this as an option. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year.